What's good, YouTube? Welcome back for episode 7 of Automating an Empire. In the last episode, we started working on the ship, and in this episode, we are about to finish it up. I think we've got, 3 more field emitters to build here, and we can take off with it. I started working on the base as well in the last episode. I want to do a little bit of that before we head off into space today. We plan on getting some stuff done in space as well. So basically we got all the refineries up, and I need to start thinking about where I'm going to place the assemblers. I'm thinking I'm going to put them here because I don't know yet. This is a bit of a hard decision because I need a lot of assemblers here. I think I'll be placing them on top of here. I want to put speed modules on all of them as well. So that's the thing that I'm thinking about and is going to hold me back the most. Go figure, we're out of platinum and we only have 3 more shield emitters to make. So I have to run this space real quick and grab some platinum, so I'll be right back. Ah yeah, we got it going. Alright, so first thing I want to do is initialize the shields here, so let me hop in and take it for its maiden voyage. Okay, so this thing is very slow to move, so we're going to have to add extra thrusters, apparently. I didn't realize I didn't have any atmospheric thrusters left and right, so that's probably the reason. Ion thrusters do almost nothing in atmosphere. Alright, so it looks like we may be okay here, so let's go ahead and start taking off. I'm gonna have to rework some armor later. It doesn't like the placement of the shield emitter here, so we're gonna have to find a new place for it. How about right up here on top? This is a perfect use for the weld before, or grind before weld. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright, so the shield is live. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come in and turn the shield off. Then head down so we can finish these lasers up. Oh, and one thing I wanted to add before we head out, I want to add some drills to this too, so we can actually pick up anything that we might happen across. So I just need to find a place on the bottom for some drills. I think right next to these turrets should be good because we actually have a place to work from there. There we go. And finally, I think we already have a detector, don't we? Yes. Need to set the range to maximum, and I want to set the range of all the turrets to maximum, and we are good to go. Time to head to space and see if we can't do something with some of those platinum reserves that we may have in space. Not quite enough thrust to get to space. I'm gonna have to go work on that. Almost, but not quite. Ooh, that's close. Coming in hot. Barely. Okay, so I need more thrust of every kind. While we're doing that, we are going to start laying some of these assemblers down. Ooh, that's not going to work. That's not the place for it. I need them further apart than that. Which means the best place for them actually would be down here. This way I can put speed modules on them as well. I'm not worrying about emptying this stuff out before I move it all because I'm just gonna let the nanites do their job. They will collect everything that falls on the floor, so. Okay, seems like I've gone about as far as I wanna go on the remodel right now, and we're still waiting on things to be made for the thrusters. Looks like our thruster plumes are getting nice and small. This is good. Comparatively speaking, they are. By the time I get all of this stuff put on, we should have plenty of thrust, which means I'm gonna have to rework some of the armor, which is totally okay. That'll be a long-term project. Okay, we're just waiting on motors and thruster components now. It shouldn't be too much longer. So what I've done in the base so far is I've added 8 nuclear reactors, large nuclear reactors, and an entire row of batteries here. I'm probably gonna double to triple the batteries, that way we've got plenty of battery power. We've got all the refineries that we already had, and I added an assembler pretty much everywhere I could. Once I get all of this stuff done and I'm able to actually access all of this stuff and get all this moved down, I'm actually going to put an assembler right here as well, and right there as well. So, but each one of these assemblers will have a speed unit, or 4 speed units on it, which means I need to finish this up, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, done. And once I get all of this stuff done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a hangar bay above it. And when I get the hangar bay completed, I will actually make multiple drone ships like this one right here using PAM. And I'll just start going and auto mining all of the ore that I can find. I basically want to take over, or basically want to strip the entire planet of ore if I can, because I'm going to need every bit of it. This is just the beginning. This is what I'm building in order to start production on everything else. And I think we're off to a really good beginning. This factory is kind of minor at the moment. I'm probably going to end up adding twice the refineries. And I'm going to use build and repair in the hangar bay too. That way it can keep everything fully repaired. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set these assemblers all to one group, which is going to be the build and repair group. So I pull the assembler group here. Actually, let's just do this. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm going to put all the build and repairs in the same group too. I'm not sure if I have them all in the same group or not. There we go. That way, once they get built, build and repair can control them a lot easier to make what we need to make. It'll speed up as more of them get built. Okay, so we're basically done here. I'm going to go ahead and fly into space because we're going to end up needing more platinum. So I figure we'll go get some platinum on the Maiden voyage here. Now, I did test to make sure we had enough thrust. We definitely do have enough thrust for planetary. I'm not sure about making it into orbit though, so we're about to find out. We should be able to. Here we go. Yes, we are making it into orbit. We are speeding up as we're flying upwards. So we do have enough thrust. That's the good thing about having a 250 meter per second speed limit, is it's a lot easier to get into orbit. Well, not orbit, you know what I mean, get into space. Okay, so now that we're in space, I'm going to go ahead and put the jump drive on the bar. And we are going to jump to our platinum. Hopefully we can find some left in here, because I think I may have already taken it all away, or all out. I am definitely going to need more gyroscopes on this thing. Okay, so I'm setting our drill system up on a block group so I can actually control everything the way I want to. And I'm going to put that on the bar with on off, show, and then go to control 2 and start setting it up to where I can edit it. Alright, so let's first go on and show our area and adjust it to where it's below the ship and make it bigger. Or is that already as big as it can get? Yeah, that's as big as it can get. Alright, so I'm going to come down to this asteroid here. And we're going to start digging out this asteroid. I'm not too worried about picking up all the stone because we have refineries on here and we can use the iron. Actually, I found platinum right there. That's what we're going to go after first. Yeah, I still need more down thrust here, so that's what we're going to do first, is just make some down thrusters. Looks like I have a slight issue. I can't get to my refinery here and I got to find out why. There's the problem. Alright, so I'm going to need conveyor. Got an assertive guppy coming in, making sure all my turrets are good, and saving them to a group so I can put them on my bar so I can shut them off whenever necessary. The guppy has gone dark. And one last thing, I want to be able to switch the drills between collecting and not collecting. Collecting will allow you to drill only, or mainly only, the ore that you're looking for. So I will be getting rid of the laser mod that I have because for some reason they just don't work. Every time I load in, they stop working and I have to replace them completely in order to get them to work. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove that since it's being such a pain. But I'm headed back to base now. I have an orc death ship on my tail. Or had an orc death ship on my tail. But I'm heading back to the base now so I can take care of finishing up these thrusters and stuff that I need, because I don't have all the stuff on me that I need for them. And I'm also going to add a couple minor tweaks here and there to the ship to make it a lot more maneuverable. Okay, now that we're back at the base making modifications, I'm gonna go ahead and do those in between videos, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching the video all the way through. If you haven't already, please drop a like to let me know that you did. In the next episode, we're gonna take the Dominator to the moon and see if we can't set up a base of operations there. If you're new here and haven't already, please think about subscribing. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, click one of the 2 videos on your screen now. Thank you. Have a nice day.